You probably clicked on this video because you're stuck trying to figure out what to sell online. Don't worry, you're not alone. The truth is, even if you do spot a hot trend, it's still the beginning of the struggle. Finding a winning product is hard. Finding the right supplier, that's even harder. And trying to put it all together without wasting weeks in research and dead-end sourcing, that's almost impossible, unless you have the right tool. In this video, you're going to learn 3 things that can change how you approach your entire online business and product strategy. Whether you're building something physical, digital, or both, you're going to learn how to use AI to instantly uncover real-time product trends that are actually selling, how to validate demand and find trustworthy suppliers in seconds, not hours, and how to turn that research into simple products or print-on-demand offers you can launch this week. So make sure to stick around to the end of this video to get the full strategy, because this is how you avoid wasting time, money, and guessing. The powerful tool we're going to be using today is called Accio, and it's basically a sourcing agent, trend analyst, and business coach combined. You type in what you're thinking of selling, and it pulls in data from real platforms, not random blog guesses. You could use it to find a new product to sell, something physical like gadgets or home goods. But what most people miss is that you can use this to spot trends that you can build around, like a print-on-demand design or a digital download. A lot of people make the mistake of starting with what's trending on TikTok or copying some dropshipping YouTube list. That might work once, but you're always going to fall behind. Accio flips that. It shows you real buying behavior across markets before it goes viral. We're not chasing trends blindly. We're building smart, simple products that match existing demand. The links to Accio are going to be in the description and the pinned comments. Make sure to use my exclusive code that shows up here on the screen. The first 100 people can unlock the agent mode, and it's live for the next 30 days. Also, if you want one-on-one help with launching simple products, building your offers online, or getting sales and leads on autopilot, you can apply to work with me. The links are down in the description. You can book your first strategy session with me completely for free, so I can see how best I can help you. Once you log into Accio, this is the first view you're going to see. Luckily for us, it has an easy-to-use UI, and in the center of the screen, we have our prompt input box. And that is where the magic happens. Before we enter our prompt, let's come over here to this button and switch on the agent mode to experience the full power of the agent function inside of Accio. You can start by typing something like vending machines or home decor or even fitness apparel. Hit enter, and boom, you get thousands of products with filters like logo customization, shipping speed, supplier rating, eco-friendly options, you name it. You can favorite items, compare prices, or chat with the supplier right inside of the tool. But what really stands out is the powerful research features. Let's say you have no idea what to sell. Accio lets you type in natural prompts like, what are the top trending products for entrepreneurs? Or show me the best-selling print-on-demand categories for Gen Z buyers. I like this option, so let's click on search and let Accio get to work. And in a few seconds, you'll see Accio automatically break down tasks based on your requests, analyzing Gen Z market trends, demographics, and preferences. Now, all I have to do is come down here and click on Start Now. The Activities panel just took over here on the right, and it's pulling in data from authoritative websites like McKinsey and Company, Falcon Fulfillment, and Printful. It's running a deep multi-step processing on this and even triggered different modules automatically, all without me lifting a finger. So after Accio's deep dive, we've got our detailed report on the top selling print-on-demand categories for Gen Z buyers. Let's dive into the report a little bit. So it's given us some key findings. Here it says apparel remains the dominant POD category for Gen Z, with unisex genderless options showing the strongest growth. Tech accessories maintain consistent demand, with customization being the primary driver. Home decor and drinkware show steady upward trends, with customized mugs demonstrating the most consistent search interest. 36% of Gen Z consumers now expect personalization by default. 49% are willing to pay premium prices for sustainable print-on-demand products. And micro-niche targeting outperforms generic design significantly in conversion rates. Anti-design aesthetics and unique AI-enhanced artworks are replacing conventional design approaches. So that's all good data, definitely. Understanding the micro-niche targeting is super important, and this anti-design aesthetic is basically letting you know that that's kind of the design aesthetic you want to focus on. Here we've got some Google Trends information. So we've got this breakdown of the global trends of hot-related queries in search. Underneath that, we've got the Gen Z consumer behavior analysis. So here it says value-driven purchasing decisions. Gen Z's purchasing decisions are heavily influenced by their values and their authenticity of brands they support. This generation prioritizes authenticity and transparency, sustainability, inclusivity, social consciousness. As one analysis states, Gen Z is deeply engaged in the digital landscape, which shapes their purchasing habits. They seek authenticity and transparency from brands, trustworthiness and honesty. These are the most important factors in determining where they spend their money. So below some of these, you're going to see this option to actually dive into the analysis that Accio did. So let's click on view details. And here we can see there's a whole bunch more information on the back end you can dive into to get even more specific. Here you can see it's breaking it down table format. Let's go back. Here it gave us some top performing on-demand printing categories. The first category is apparel, and you can see that it gave us some subcategories, appeal factors, and price point ranges for us to analyze. And then we have a supplier down here that's verified on Alibaba. We could actually save this here. If we click on that heart, we can add it to our favorites. And the next category it gave us was tech accessories. So it's kind of aligning with the bullets that we saw above. Again, the products with the suppliers that we can literally start messaging right inside of this tool. And then here is the home decor category, which is the other category of print on demand products that we could start working with. Drinkware as well, fashion accessories, and it breaks it down like tote bags, headwear, socks. Again, the appeal factor and the price points, which are really important to think about when trying to come up with an idea for a product. You want to understand these aspects of everything. So it's giving us another deep dive into the design trends. So it's actually showing us not only the products, but also how to design what we're going to make here. So here it says anti-design aesthetics. Gen Z responds strongly to intentionally chaotic and unconventional designs. The anti-design trend features chaotic font combinations, intentionally messy layouts, bold clashing colors, and ironic or subversive messaging. Below this, we have a social media and discovery channels breakdown. So it shows you like the platforms, the role in POD discovery that those platforms play, and the content types that perform best on there, right? So short form videos on TikTok, Instagram, shoppable posts, influencer marketing, Pinterest, visual boards, idea collection, Reddit, micro niche community, subculture discussions, and trend validation. And these are all realistic. As somebody that posts across all these and has posted across all these, I'm telling you, these content types, this is all true. So Gen Z spends 54% more time, approximately 50 additional minutes daily on social platforms than the average consumer. That's pretty obvious. Their digital engagement extends to product discovery, but interestingly, nearly 50% of actual purchases still occur in physical stores, highlighting their true omni-channel nature. That's pretty cool. It's also given us supplier selection recommendations. So not only has it given us all that data, basically broken down on what the best approaches would be to do this, but now it's giving us key suppliers. So this is awesome. So it's handpicking top suppliers for us to pick from based on the report and what we're interested in doing, right? So here you can see it's giving us a list of different suppliers that we could contact directly through the tool. It's talking about future market opportunities here. So emerging product categories like pet accessories. Gen Z's close relationship with pets drives demand for customized pet products, smart tech integration, sustainable home goods, and wellness products. And then at the very bottom here, we have our conclusion. It says Generation Z is fundamentally reshaping the on-demand printing market through their unique consumer behaviors and preferences. Successful brands in this space will prioritize personalization capabilities. 36% of Gen Z consumers now expect personalization by default, like it said up there in the report. Sustainability practices, 49% willing to pay premium prices for sustainable products. Authentic brand messaging, micro niche targeting, and omni-channel experiences. So this detailed breakdown, I feel, is something that a lot of you would not have if you went to try to do this inside of ChatGPT. So here's the real power in that. You're not guessing. You're building your product idea off of real search trends, verified demand, and clear pricing insights. And Accio not only helps you spot the right product trends, but also finds reliable suppliers, compares prices, checks fulfillment options, and lets you send inquiries with just one click. For example, we can try a search like spot a hot UK trend in home decor like minimalist wall art, then handle everything, validate the trend, pick the angle, find the suppliers, and send sourcing messages for me. All right, so it looks like Accio is giving me a full end-to-end sourcing report. Unlike tools like ChatGPT, it doesn't just give you ideas, it delivers actual sourcing results that you can act on. In my case, it's analyzing the trends, it's finding these matching suppliers, and it's even writing the inquiry email for me, all in one go. This feature alone is going to save you hours and hours of time. Look at the emails that it's generating to automatically send out to the suppliers that you're seeing here in the tool. Check this out. It says, "Hi, I'm looking for nature-inspired minimalist wall art suppliers for the UK home decor market." It gives them specifications, customizations, and the delivery terms. And if we scroll down, you'll see that it does it for the different selected suppliers. And there's also other examples, right? So this is another example of one of the messages. It says, "Hi, I'm looking for suppliers of textured and dimensional minimalist wall art for the UK market." And here, I think the bottom, there's another one. Yep. It says, "Hi, I'm looking for suppliers of abstract minimalist wall art for the UK home decor market." So it's actually targeting 3 different styles on purpose because of the research it did. So this is pretty cool. Let's try another example and let's try something big. I want to start a rocket business like Elon Musk. Please provide a comprehensive plan to build rockets that go to Mars. Let's see if it can include realistic sketches and drawings as well. And no joke, Axio's actually handling this. It's breaking down the whole thing into detailed steps from technical feasibility to the commercial viability to funding strategies. This is so cool. Check this out, the Mars Mission Strategic Implementation Plan. It's got an executive summary. It's got these technical design requirements. It did generate the images like we asked for, but look at this. It breaks down the height, the diameter, the payload capacity, the propulsion, the transit duration, the crew size, the staging, the propulsion systems. I mean, look at the crew size, 4 to 6 astronauts. Transit duration, 6 to 9 months. This is really cool. It's got the business framework and the business models and revenue streams, transportation services, resource extraction, infrastructure development, scientific research, the viability, high, SpaceX already profitable. Be careful, Elon. It's got the funding mechanisms. I mean, this is super cool. Now that you know the tool exists, it's up to you to go out there and find that winning product. The links to Accio are going to be down in the description and the pinned comments. Don't forget to use my exclusive code that's going to show up here on the screen. The first 100 people are going to get access to the agent mode, and it's live for the next 30 days. And remember, if you need help creating your simple products or offers online, I will hand guide you through the whole process, showing you exactly the systems that work for me. So go book a strategy session. You can find the link for that down in the description of this video. Make sure to subscribe, drop a comment, and share this video. Check out the video that's going to show up here on the screen if you're interested in starting your print-on-demand business today with little to no cost, now that you know how to validate and find winning products. So I will see you guys in the next video.